Hey, this is Jared Dees from thereligionteacher.com. The homily that we hear at Mass given by the priest or sometimes a deacon, what does that term mean? And knowing what it means, how can we understand what we're supposed to do as we listen to the homily during Mass? First, it comes from the Greek word homilia, which basically can be translated as communication. So it is a communication usually between people. So we might think of the homily as just us listening, but the homily, the word, it has its foundation as a form of talking, of speaking, of communicating, not just as listening or preaching or like a sermon. So knowing this, it might give us a little sense of what we are supposed to do as we listen. So the purpose of the homily is we have, of course, the readings in the Mass from the Old Testament, from the New Testament, and especially from the Gospels. And then what does the priest or deacon, what does the priest do? He gives a homily that is a communication or a commentary on the readings. And what we're supposed to do is listen and help understand how it applies to our lives. So a good homily is going to take the readings and it's going to make a connection between our own lives that we have today, our personal lives, and the actual Word of God. So we have the readings, and we're listening to what the priest has to say about how we can apply it to our lives. But most importantly, we're going to go out and we're going to live what we learn. We're going to live what we listened to during the homily. So it's not just about, this is really good ideas that we're hearing from the priest. It's about how can we go out and live what we have learned at Mass. And the priest is going to help us understand the readings as they apply to our lives today so that we can go out and live them. That's what the purpose of Mass is. Mass itself is a word that means go. We're going out. We're sent out into the world. So we listen to the homily that is being communicated with us, but not just listening and receiving. It's a form of communication. Now we're going to go out and live what we have learned within the liturgy of the Word. So next time you hear a homily, think about how can I live what I am learning here? How can I listen so that I can live out what God is calling me to do in the readings that I'm hearing? Go make disciples. God bless.